Welcome back.
What up?
We're playing a little football today. We're still talking basketball, but we're playing a little football. Playing Madden 95.
Look, we told y'all we finna go through some classics, man. So we gonna hit y'all with a few that you may not expect. You know what I'm saying?
The late great John Madden.
You know, in his glory. So this was exciting back in the day, kids. Let me get on my soapbox, back in my day.
There was one that I used to play a lot. I think it was 93.
I did Tecmo Bowl 3, and then I think Quarterback Club, the first Quarterback Club. Yeah. Tails never fails. So as we get ready, and let me just throw this out here first before we get into it. It's gonna be bad. This is gonna be real bad. It's gonna be penalties. It's gonna be it's not gonna be good at all.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna destroy you.
You gonna audible already? Yep. Exactly. You about to destroy me?
All right. So yesterday we were talking about the West. Playing a little NFL Blitz.
Oh yeah, that's what we should have played.
Today we're gonna talk about the East.
Yeah.
Obviously the big team that had big changes to their team was the Brooklyn Nets. They lost their two big superstars and replaced them with a bunch of,
you know what,
solid role players.
Some starters in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a complete rebuild, but it's definitely. Oh, yep. All right, messed up.
Yep.
Look at that hit. John Madden knows. But yeah, there were some things that they did that I think it could have been worse, especially after the Kyrie trade. Because after the Kyrie trade, we're like, hey, so are you guys just giving up or like what is this? But I think they kind of figured out what they need to do, and
I think picking up Mikal Bridges is a big part of that.
Yes.
And Dinwiddie is gonna. I think.
Oh, it's an interception.
Oh yeah. This is not going to be pretty.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
Dinwiddie is going to be a big help on the defensive side. Same with Finney Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got one of the best blockers in the game right now is Claxton. I think he's top 3.
Yeah,
right now.
He's up. Yeah, he's doing really well. Like
I think he's only behind. He might be only behind Jaren Jackson.
I think there was somebody else that he's behind as well. Like you said, I think he's top 3. I don't know.
What just happened?
Did
the game crash?
I think the game might have crashed.
Anyways, we can keep talking basketball. I guess we're gonna pick a different game.
Yeah, we'll pick something different. So yeah, there was it could have been way worse, right? Like in theory, it just could have went bad because after the Kyrie thing, we're like, well, you're kind of not. You got some people, but like, what does this turn into? But them getting Mikal Bridges for Durant was really important to have, like, not superstar quality players, but you can still
have some offense.
Yeah, you gotta be able to compete, man. And I think they're able to still compete. And I think that, they can evaluate some players. So we mentioned Cam Thomas. Like Cam Thomas going off. And if you can't really ask for that every game. But the fact that you have players with that type of potential, I think is going to be really important trying to figure out where do you go next? How do you do this thing next? They got picks now. Because they
got a ton of picks from both Durant trade and the Kyrie trade.
So the idea is that they clearly are not playing for now, but
there's no reason to just foundation.
Yeah, there's no reason to just throw the towel in. Like you can still keep trying.
And honestly, if they can figure it out, I still think they make it to the second round of the playoffs at least.
I mean, the East is more
really depends on who they face.
The East is not as stacked as the West. And I know saying like, oh, Brooklyn got rid of their star players, like clearly they're not a factor, but it's like, no, but you could probably still make something happen.
Is it just bad Mr. Frosty versus bad? I'm playing some ClayFighters, by the way.
I think we picked it and didn't actually know we were picking because we didn't have a character select screen. But I think that they're still like, clearly they're no Milwaukee, they're no Boston, right? Like there's teams that they clearly are not as good as. But
I think they can beat anybody in the East if they can figure out the rotations and stuff.
Yeah,
except for Boston and
Yeah, but
Milwaukee.
like Indiana and even like Miami, like I wouldn't be shocked if we lost to them in 7 games.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to believe that we should be able to beat them, but you know, stranger things have occurred in this day and age. So it wouldn't shock me in the least bit.
That's right.
Yeah, he did.
Man, this game used to piss me off as a kid.
Oh, you can get trapped in all kind of loops and stuff on this game by mistake. Like, yeah, you just be nothing you could do. How you do that? Okay, I got you. But then, okay, so you had teams that we thought were going to make deals, like Indiana, for example, right?
Yeah, you thought maybe they're going to...
Half of their team would be gone.
Yeah. But then they started doing well, and they didn't really do anything.
Yeah, now they don't want to be in rebuild mode, apparently. So they're just like, you know, we're just going to ride this out. And, I mean... I wasn't a big believer in Tyrese Halliburton. Not the All-Star thing. I thought, you know, stats-wise, he had a pretty good season. But, like, I didn't think he had that type of command over the game yet, and he does.
Yeah, he had it tonight.
Yeah, like, you know, the Jazz were able to pull it out. Yeah, we got to pick that way. I didn't realize that's how we had to pick. I forgot about this. Yeah, this is like, where's Tiny? Oh, my bad. Oh, and your strength is like on 4, mine's on 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that's just his stats, right?
Huh?
I didn't change anything.
No, I think I think it got changed last time, but it's not.
Is that what you're saying? That's why you lost?
Yeah, I'm trying to explain that like, there's no way I would actually lose. No. Thank you very much. Hey, I hate this dude so much, by the way. Oh my
It's the
goodness.
blue suede goo.
Blues is the dumbest thing. But yeah, I think Indiana's actually way better than what people may have thought and what they look like.
Yeah.
And I think that like they signed Miles Turner to an extension, which I didn't realize.
Yeah, they did that like a week ago or
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
And it seems like now, which I mean, winning does make you want to be places more.
Yeah.
So it seems like the winning has like he's bought in.
I mean, it was only a month ago he said he wanted to be on the Lakers.
That's what he had said. That's what he had said. But yeah, so I think, you know, I still don't think they're like, I don't think they're, what is it? I don't think they're taking down Milwaukee or Boston. Like I still feel like the East goes through Milwaukee and Boston, and then you still got to deal with like the likes of, oh my goodness, cooked.
It's
Philly.
Yeah.
Like Philly and Miami are still there. I feel like they're still like a tier below the top 2, but they're still there. They're gonna play hard. They're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be a problem.
Or did you change yours last time? Maybe.
No, mine is always 1. Yours went up.
No, I
to
meant in the beginning when you were trying to select a character. Oh, I wonder if I did that. I
I
don't know.
never touched it. I don't know.
I
Either
just
way.
know that I got 2 wins now.
Yeah, I see. That's what the thing says, and I don't think so. I don't believe it. I got a blob now, so yeah. Where's the second one when they had the bunny with the Terminator thing?
Yeah, I remember that. I think that's the one I played more.
Yeah. Most people played that one more. It was more advertised. Yeah, like Philly did what they traded Thibault. Who did they get back for Thibault? Or did they just get like picks and cash consideration?
Somebody from
There was also
Who'd they
some
get?
movement around like
they picked up somebody from the Blazers.
Yeah.
That's where he got sent to. Or was it a 3-team trade?
it might have been a 3-team and they just
Because
got-
Hart went to
Oh yeah, he went to New York. That's right.
yeah. So
Yep.
did they pick up somebody from New York?
I don't think they got anybody. I think they just got like picks or something. Oh my goodness. But it's like you got teams in the East that are trying to creep up, like the Hawks, for example, who got Sadiq Bey, which was really good because they didn't have any sort of wing production.
They had Young,
Yeah.
and then
Murray,
Murray, and
sometimes John Collins.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
slicing me in half. That's fucked up, man.
Gotta do something. Chip damage.
There's chip damage in this game.
It's always chip damaging old games. Come on, man. You know, I gotta get one somehow. Golly.
All right.
You know, when you average the stats out all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying?
You barely won.
What does the column say? Barely won, or does not?
It doesn't say barely won.
You gonna put a BW column?
Yeah.
These are wins, but these are barely wins right there. That's what you got.
Minnesota looked good tonight until like the collapse towards the end, but Gobert looked like he was playing today.
So was it a collapse by Minnesota, or was it?
It might not have been a collapse by Minnesota, but they were up pretty large, and Dallas was able to come back.
Oh yeah,
but that could have just been a Kyrie Luka thing.
But no, Minnesota did look good. Like the times where Rudy Gobert looks like he knows what he's doing basketball wise, it's good.
Yeah.
But when he can't be on the floor at the end of games, like that's still got to be a thing, though.
Yeah, that sucks. He needs to figure that out. Like you can't be that one dimensional.
Because
you're not like Shaq. Shaq, it was okay for Shaq because
I mean he was so first of all points, right?
Yeah,
he was getting buckets. And dude, when we were watching him, I'm like, bro, why aren't you just doing this stuff? Like he had a double in the first half, and it's like, how are you not able to do this all the time? Like, what is stopping you? I have a crazy
Yeah, I just can't get in on you. But yeah,
it had a weird stun meter. You stunned me, I stunned you back to back. So I don't know like how that looks long term, but I do think that Carl has, like for Minnesota in particular, like Carl has to be healthy, right? Like they're not going to be able to like do anything long term without that.
They either need to trade him or he needs to get healthy. But obviously they can't trade him now. It'd be more of an off-season thing.
Yeah, they'd have to do it after the season's over with. But sticking with the East, like Boston didn't do much of anything, but also
they really didn't. They did one move.
They made a move. I can't remember.
I don't remember what it is. We can figure it out, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Peace.